might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them up, got to sit in the hip like, whenever you
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got him, it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quincy.
They have to score here. Getting underway for it. Heavy edge, walk-off, home run. Here's a shot to the right side. This is shaping up to be a strike right side, too. Oh!
Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. Glad you're with us. Gabriel Fry here alongside Taylor Novinger for college basketball as we are underway with the show for 2025.
Yeah, quick points already.
Almost got it to go. This one just rattles down along the baseline. We'll see a quick throw in over the top. Koalas kick this out front. Stolen away. Rams headed to the other end of the floor with it.
Oh, a block.
And the Mighty Oaks fighting their way down and off the glass. Great play down inside. Koalas looking to respond quickly. Columbia. The side from South Carolina. Good entry pass down along the post. Outside for three, and he bangs this home from over the state line.
Yeah, big one there for Thomas Whitney.
Really nice start for Thomas Whitney. Those early points are going to be crucial throughout this one. Mighty Oaks, blown tire for a moment. You can already see that Oakland City really wants to get down inside.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They've got some size advantage over these Koalas, and they definitely can use it down low as Burton goes all the way to the rack and loses it out of bounds there. Be Koala basketball underneath. And Austin Harrell will inbound. Koalas looking to extend the lead by one here. Big three in the corner, no good. Rebound, Mighty Oaks. Mighty Oaks going quickly. Oh, and it's stolen away by the Koalas. Going coast to coast there, no good.
Almost got it. Oakland City looking to respond. Mighty Oaks big man.
That is DJ Bacha.
They kick that outside right away. It comes back to him. Biacha, the give. In transition, tried to fight his way down inside along the block. And the foul as Khalid Sharp draws this on the elbow.
Mighty Oaks have really struggled so far. Only one bucket. Mighty Oaks, named after an oak tree.
That's a good name. Oakland City on the way for three, and this is just short as we get the call against Oakland City. Hood, the sophomore, sending that with the Koalas. I know, I felt bad. I put the schedule together, and we got our floor assignments and everything all ironed out. And then I realized we had put the iconic Walt Ferber on the other floor. He's the play-by-play voice of the other floor. So Oakland City fans, that's on me, and I apologize. I know they were probably looking forward to hearing Walt, but he's here. He's just on the other side of things.
Well, maybe they can get him tomorrow.
He's a great dude. Walt Ferber has been broadcasting for over 50 years.
Oh,
Midwest legend. Been doing radio and just really brings a great sound. Taking their time running the floor.
Low scoring affair early on between these two squads.
And this.
Got a foul there on the Mighty Oaks. Khalid Sharp. Koalas will inbound here. Harrell feeds inside down low and tipped around out of bounds. Columbia College basketball underneath. Jake Deere in his second season at the helm for the Koalas. Going, Aki Johnson lays it up and in.
Great play.
The senior from Bishopville, South Carolina.
Quickly pitched across. On the way, and he finds the bottom of the net. A beauty.
A nice job there by Hood, the Muncie, Indiana native. And Burton goes the other end. We got some fast-paced basketball here between these two squads. Mighty Oaks in the lane. Get it blocked there. Harrell in the corner for three. No good. Rebound by the Oaks. Oaks trying to set up some offense here.
On the way is Oakland City.
Yeah,
able to equalize us at 7 apiece.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he didn't get the foul. It was a late call there. Yeah, Grubbs will go to the line from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Rattles off. Just got to shake those off. Still early on in the showcase. 5 minutes gone in our first game on floor A.
Burton bringing it up for the Koalas. Give to Harrell for 3, no good. Mighty Oaks going quickly. Big foul there underneath. Looks like that's going to be on Whitney.
Fouls on Whitney, that's his second, team third. Line, shoot 2.
He'll go to the stripe and shoot a couple.
Yeah, looks like Coach Deere's going to make some subs here. Zach Smith coming in.
And back underway. The Koalas will run the floor. Quick feed outside. This one rims out. Good look.
Yeah, he's 0 for 3 from downtown. Harrell really struggling from the behind the arc there. Koala's trying to get him going.
Oak City working the baseline. Runs the move and off of the glass as the whistle sounds.
Dor Davis with the M1 opportunity. Senior from Manhattan, New York.
Crucial points coming at the line. Oakland City leading. 11-7.
Ooh, physical play there. Looks like Dor Davis will be the guilty party on that foul. Koalas give to Whitney. Trying to set up Johnson down low, and he loses it. Good defense here from the Mighty Oaks. Caleb Brown checks in for the Koalas. Four-point game here.
Oak City down the lane, tried to fire the floater and it's off the mark as this is boarded quickly. Stolen right back and he goes aerial for the points. Really nice play down inside to make it 13-7. A 5-point advantage becomes 6. It's the largest so far of the outing for the Oaks of Oakland City. Really nice play.
Yeah, really nice play. Jake Deere wants to call a timeout, calm down his guys here, trying to regroup as Oak City's playing really well on defense on that other end. They're denying a lot of entry passes and really getting after it with a few steals here.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, where it's 13-7, a 6-point advantage for Oakland City's Mighty Oaks. Down inside, Koala's off the mark, couldn't get it to go. Stolen away, but only for a moment. Trying to get this running their way again as it's on the way and rattles home. Beautiful delivery for Khalid Sharp, the junior.
Averages 12.8 points per game, one of the leading scorers for these Mighty Oaks. Looks like we'll have a foul there. There's Trey Burton, got fouled going up. See our first free throws for the Koalas in today's game. Trey Burton leads this team in scoring with 14.9 a game. As Oak City's going to make a sub here. Damari Hood coming in the ball game. Koala's 3-6 overall. Oakland City 1-4. Both teams could really use a win in this Kingsport NAIA the show.
Working back up the floor with the ball. Khalid Sharp. Just hit that three a moment ago, made it 16-9. Underway, tried to go up the baseline. That's a great chance. And the Koalas come away with it.
Yeah, real physical play down low here.
Pitched outside for the three ball, and this just off the mark. Scrambling for it, thrown back onto the floor. Here they come. Long feed, Oak City. Outside, Sharp shovels this through traffic. Good feed to the corner, just barely contested, but a little too much sauce on that.
Yeah, got to lay off that sauce there. It's another turnover here by these Koalas. A lot of turnovers and steals in this game, Gabriel.
A lot of turnovers and steals. This is a sloppy one. These guys are playing loose, fast. You just had Thanksgiving, right? It's a fun time of year. You're feeling the action. You're playing with your guys, and you're giving it the best you've got. That's what we're seeing here. These guys are playing and having fun.
Yeah, they maybe had a little too much grease after that turkey. All these balls
Slick
going,
hands, right? Yeah. Nice move as he reverses, but can't get the step. He does, though, and it's absolutely smacked off of the floor.
Makai Johnson with a big rejection there. The Allen transfer.
Beautiful play.
Oak City trying to get something going here.
On the way, this rattles out. Koalas. Pitched back outside. He's contested at the last moment, and it's enough. Headed back to the other end. This is off the mark. Oak City stays with it. Baseline. Fires the shot. It's pitched into the air and recovered again by the Oaks. Blocker down. The branches inside too much for the trees. Koalas trying from midcourt.
Oh, he almost went back court there, Gabriel.
That was almost over and back. Pitched over the top, nobody's there. That's an easy intercept for the Mighty Oaks. On the way, almost pickpocketed by the purple Koalas. Big man bangs down in the low post, and that's enough to get the whistle.
A lot of fouls in this game early on.
They're on the left, just like the scoreboard.
Oakland City's the home team?
Yep.
There we go.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee for the 2025 edition of the show as the Koalas run the floor. Columbia College through midcourt. Purple Koalas out to the straightaway. Blown tire. Basketball across to the back door and a little kiss off of the glass for two.
Nice play by Zach Smith there to lay it up and in.
Through the middle of the floor is Sharp.
Mighty Oaks looking for some points here. Great pass inside there to Scott.
Headed back the other way. Pitched across to the corner. Drives his way down inside and a lot of contact.
Yeah, that was a lot of trees right there from Oak City. Not a smart move there by the Koalas. There's another turnover, and these turnovers are starting to mount up for them.
I wouldn't describe it as problematic, but it could get there. Running the floor, Mighty Oaks at Sharp. Khalid Sharp has been good so far in this one. As another one goes to the Mighty Oaks, it's 21-11.
Kissed that one right off the glass.
My goodness. On the way, it rims out on the Koalas. The South Carolina team, halfway through the first half, going to have to get something going. This rattles out. Fighting down inside, and that's a ton of contact under the basket.
Yeah, the refs are really letting them play a lot in this one. I mean, we've seen some fouls called, but there's a lot of contesting down low in both squads. It's like Coach Deere's going to coach up one of his players there. Talking to Ford there.
Free throw rims, skips, and rolls off of the iron.
Yeah, it's expected for Grubbs, who comes in shooting 46.9 from the free throw line. When he airballs that one.
Second one off the mark as well. So the Koalas will get back to work. Columbia College. Stolen away. Here come the Mighty Oaks to the other end of the floor. Backdoor feed. Just a beautiful finish. Chris Grubbs makes up for the missed free throws with two more.
Yeah, great pass inside. Mighty Oaks really have their branches out getting a lot of these steals.
It's kind of a fun mascot matchup. You've got the Koalas, which like to eat leaves, right? I think it's eucalyptus they like, though.
You're right.
And you've got the Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, Oak Tree, Koala. Can't think of a better matchup.
Trees and the Koalas right now live from Kingsport in Tennessee. It's the show, and it's not too late to be with us. Visit kingsport.com, get your tickets today, and join us for the show at the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, Gabriel Schrei, Taylor Novinger. I'm glad you're with us. Really good one so far. 23-11. Columbia is a really good program. The Koalas just got to get some momentum going here.
Yeah, they're in their second year of the program. A lot of transfers in this lineup. Coach Deere's trying to puzzle it together. Mighty Oaks looking for some more to add to their lead.
Spins, Oh, Oakland City's man is packed. Columbia, outlet feed, running the floor. Koalas, a little bit of room back near the logo. Spin move through the painted area. Kick to the corner, and down the baseline they go as this one goes with a little kiss off of the glass.
Whitney's provided a little spark for the Koalas. They cut it to 10 here.
Down inside. Oaks, 3-ball, splashes home again. My goodness, Khalid Sharp is shooting the lights out in Kingsport. Somebody's got to stop that man. He's on a tear.
The Koalas really need to get out on defense there. Looks like we got a foul underneath there.
Yeah, I think they're going to send him to the line after Sharp gets hit with a call.
Looks like they're going to say it's on the floor. So Koalas will inbound. Mighty Oaks going quickly here.
Davis floated across, wide open 3-ball, a little too much. After the strong 3, it's kept alive by Oakland City. Mighty Oaks. This one is smacked down, and Koala's back to work. Columbia College. Chandler O'Bannon for 3, it's weak. Thought he had that.
Yeah, they've really struggled from 3 in this ball game. Only made 1 attempt.
This one takes a big high bounce and drops as we'll get the timeout. This time we'll keep it here and talk some shop. Taylor, I'm glad you're here with me for the opening day of the show. So are you in Columbia?
I live in Lugoff, South Carolina, so it's about 30 minutes outside of Columbia. It's a little bit more quieter, less hustle and bustle.
Okay, I spend a lot of time in South Carolina, so I should probably know where that is by now, but talk to me about how exciting it is. I'm assuming it's exciting to have another college basketball program in the local area in the Koalas.
Oh, it's very exciting. And, a lot of these players on this squad are, from the local high schools like, Ridgeview. I know you've probably heard of that with the famous G.G. Jackson, So a lot of Ridgeview products, a lot of Blythewood. It's provided a lot of, chances for athletes to play. And, this Koala squad has several St. Andrews transfers after the unfortunate news of that college shutting down, too.
Yeah, it's a bummer to see St. Andrews close. Really, really great historied school, and untimely demise. Obviously, it was tough to see them come to an end during the tournament. They played their last game in the Appalachian Athletic Conference baseball tournament as a school. And obviously at that point, you've got to root for them, right? We're like, oh, come on, hang in there, St. Andrews Knights. Columbia College men's basketball program still getting started.
Yeah, just second season.
They're trailing by quite a bit to the Mighty Oaks. Now, Oakland City has been around the block a couple of times, to put it lightly. And they're led by the iconic Ken French. He's actually the organizer of the show. Down low, this is blocked back. Off the glass again, it won't drop. Huge collision, my goodness.
And Gabriel, we've seen a lot of blocks in this game by both squads. 8 blocks for Columbia College already. And 4 for the Mighty Oaks.
He got smacked right there. That was a huge collision. Also right now on the Southeast Sports Network, a top 10 team in the country, Ave Maria, taking on the Firehawks of the University of Tennessee Southern. Check out the Gyrenes, that's on SESN, and being simulcast to NSBN right now. Check it out.
Starting to get a few people in here, Gabriel.
Yeah, good crowd. Tickets are extremely affordable. This is a great holiday tradition if you're anywhere in the area. Three ball on the way, and it splashes home for the Mighty Oaks. Hood, the sophomore, gets this to go. Underway, Columbia Koala offense. Pitched across, fights his way down inside, and the floater, but it's a travel before he can take the shot, and they'll wave it off.
Yeah, another turnover there. Mighty Oaks have 9 points off of Columbia College turnovers.
This rattles and won't drop. Looking to respond. Ball is taken away and blown dead immediately. Call being made by our referee. Foul down inside against Scott. They're going to send him to the line.
Yeah, Nakai Johnson going to the line. Senior from Bishopville, South Carolina. Home of the Lizard Man, Gabriel.
The what?
Lizard Man. They say Lizard Man is in Bishopville, South Carolina.
What is that?
It's just a famous Bigfoot-like creature that they say is a human-like lizard that lives in the woods of South Carolina.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, well, they have lizard mug T-shirts and
it's not real, is it?
No, it's not real. It's fake, but it's entertaining though.
It is entertaining. Is there like pictures of this on the internet? Is this something I can Google?
Yeah, you can Google up Lizard Man, Bishopville, South Carolina.
I don't know if I want to Google that. Lizard Man. Collision down on the edge of the paint. Right away being called. Koalas in Oakland City, very different seasons. A year ago, Oakland City's schedule is wild. They played Taylor in Indiana, some of the best facilities you're going to see in the country. Then Governor State, Mount Vernon Nazarene of Ohio, St. Ambrose in Iowa. On the way, rims out. Fight for it. Ball picked up off of the hardwood. Tries to deliver the orange and the call before they can go to the baseline. 4:51 still to play in this first half.
There wasn't much contact there, but he's definitely got the foul call.
To the baseline. Koala's a little easier. Mid-Atlantic Christian, then played in Carolina. Then against Point, they lost that. Then Coastal Georgia, not Carolina, let me be clear.
Yeah, that's a newer
school.
school.
Take on the Chanticleers, my goodness. Southeastern in Florida. Spartanburg Methodist for the win. Bluefield, Johnson, and CIU. You were there for that game.
Yeah, I was on the call for the CIU game, so.
This on the way and goes.
Koalas cut it to 16. They're looking to make a run here. Soap City's trying to put them at bay and close out the half strong here.
This goes automatic down inside. What a nice delivery.
Just quick off the dribble there.
Delivered across to the key. Shoveled out to the wing. He's going to drive his way inside. Mid-range becomes baseline, becomes block.
Wow, that was really clean block round low there by Kashawn Scott.
Coach staying calm. I love his style, though. He's really intense.
Yeah, definitely really knows the game a lot.
To the corner for three, and this rattles home for the Columbia Koalas.
McDuffie, the Ridgeview product.
Ridgeview. sophomore has done well from range so far this season, shooting over a 30% clip. Poked away initially. Oak City. Mid-range, rattles and won't drop. 3 minutes still to play in this first half. Headed the other way. Koalas. Fights his way along the block. Great pass. McDuffie has some room. It's swatted and can't be stolen. That'll stay with the Koalas.
It looked like it went off McDuffie, but they say it'll off Oak City and it'll stay down here. 7 on the shot clock here for the Koalas. They need to get something up quick.
On the way, it rims out. Immediately getting that and one call from the coach.
Yeah, it's been very physical play so far. No surprise, no fouls fall, and we got a scrum here. We're getting into it here early.
Don't want to see that. Coach is rushing onto the floor as we're trying to get this broken up, and we will.
Yeah, and that's why you need to call those fouls, and your referee kind of need to control the game a little bit before it gets out of hand.
Well, I'm not as familiar with Coach Green, like you said, just a couple of years at the helm of the program. So far, we were here setting up, and I told some of our crew, a lot of respect for the way he coaches. I like him so far. Excited to see what he brings to the program and how that program continues to develop. Ken French is one of my favorite coaches in America, so shout out to both coaches. They get out there, they break that up. Obviously not a representation of these two programs. These are really nice programs.
Yeah, they're very good programs, and I mean, I will say Columbia College kind of got in a little scrum Tuesday night against CIU, so their players tend to live a little on the edge, and you know, they got to calm them down a little bit, know them, hey, we're only down by 15 points here. I mean, they're really into this ball game, and if they can just get a few stops on defense, you know, Columbia College can make it a game here against these Mighty Oaks, and it's almost like these Mighty Oaks are kicking them out of the oak tree here. The head officials are talking this one over, trying to maybe talk about some fouls. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. You've got a lot of sorting out to do. And that's actually Ken French on your screen, who's coming out to hear what the officials have to say. Now, you know, I had a crowd mic for this, and it's not down there, so we're not going to be able to hear him. Usually we'd be spying on these guys right here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get it for the second half. We'll be spying on them. You can't see. We'll see if we can get him on camera. Yeah. So we would have a microphone right in front of the ref who's telling the public address announcer what's going on. We'll have it for the second half so we can spy on these guys.
Yeah, there's our little AI camera right there.
It's getting it done.
Yeah.
It's hanging in there.
A lot of technology here, Gabriel. I don't know how you do it.
I was going to say something, but 16 gallons of coffee. Meanwhile, on the other floor, we've got a great one underway. Maria mentioned it's a top-ranked team in the country in Ave Maria's Gyrenes, but it's within 1 point, 33-32. Walt Ferber, Brendan Sweeney on the call. Be sure to join them. Still trying to get this sorted out. Should I take the microphone down there right now, just in front of him? Hey, guys, just want to spy on you. Here's a microphone.
Yeah, these officials are talking to both coaching staffs, trying to sort this one out.
Oh, they've ejected him.
Looks like they've ejected a koala. This game went by pretty fast in this first half, but it's definitely come to a halt here with these little scrum between the Mighty Oaks and your Columbia Koalas.
Looks like we've got it sorted out. Ken is still trying to figure it out too. Everybody's confused, it seems like. That makes me feel a little better. I see both coaches not really sure what's going on.
Correction. There are no ejections, just technical fouls. Offset.
Okay, there's no ejections is what we're hearing now. Obviously, you probably can hear that as well.
They're saying alternate technical fouls here. Looks like they called a technical foul on Oak City and Columbia College.
Technicals as well as number 2 and number 41 for the Koalas.
So Thomas Whitney and Nakia Johnson, the guilty party for the Koalas. With the tech. Keep in mind, you have to have 2 techs to get ejected.
Looks like we're good to play. 33-18, 2.5 still to play in this first half after we get that sorted out. Quite the hectic couple of minutes.
See if the Koalas can find something on offense.
On the way from the straightaway. I think they can, and they do.
McDuffie's second 3.
Bang, baby. Dial it up. 2 minutes still to play in this first half. Ken French is shouting out to his offense. Must be out of position. He's not happy. Quick feed. Top of the block. Back out to the wing. Shoveled across. 5 on the shot clock. A scramble for the ball. Here come the Purple Koalas. Columbia from South Carolina on the way. Brown fires the mid-range, and that is well short.
Yeah, I think it might have been blocked a little bit.
Good feed across. A little bit.
That's why I said little.
Davis. From the corner, he's heavily contested. Good shot in spite of that, and the putback will go. Second chance points in the paint, 35-21. Ball's loose, blown tire, could be trouble. Skatering down the floor and off the glass, this goes.
Great finish there from Dor Davis. And Oak City on a little run here.
Fired up about it. 49 seconds still to play in this first half. Mighty Oaks gonna make a change. Looks like we'll see Cole check into the game. Really, really exciting first half of play. We've got a lot going on. Halftime still 60 seconds away. Don't go anywhere. College basketball. Can the Koalas get a couple points back? Back to work, trying to get some points. Koalas. It's stolen away again. They're in trouble. Here come the Mighty Oaks. Oakland City, a little kiss off of the glass. 39-21. It's all Mighty Oaks.
Dor Davis with back-to-back buckets.
This is short. McDuffie, a good look. He had space. Back to the other end of the floor.
Koalas with 12 turnovers in this half.
Shoveled across from the wing. This is on the way, but won't go. Halftime on the other floor as well. 1 half in the books of both of our games in what has been a really electric first half of action. We'll take a break with these two programs. We'll come back and we'll try to get a look at the top teams in the country. We'll try to look at our schedules, some quick thoughts. Before we go to break, Taylor, any brief thoughts on that first 20 minutes of action?
Oak City's just playing with a lot of energy coming out. Very handsy, really good getting on all those balls and steals, and really good second chance buckets.
At the half, 39-21. More college basketball next on the Southeast Sports Network.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them up, got to sit in the hip like, whenever you
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got it, but stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house. Spin move! Quincy, take the slap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy!
What is that boy doing?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quasi.
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quincy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it.
I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me. Oh, you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Oye, vámonos. Let's get it.
I got something for you, Elise.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it. Ooh.
All right. Yo, Stewie, winner takes the bag. You know that meal is already mine.
Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that?
Big Mama?
Made mine a double QPC for the double queen.
All right. Now she blocked it. Sure.
It's a basket.
Ready?
Yep. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, twin.
Nothing but net. Get the injury special at McDonald's. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah. Groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like whenever you tip them up, got to sit. Sit in the hip like whenever you
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got him and stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Kwesi, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Kwesi.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Kwesi!
Quincy, your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move! Quincy, take the slap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy!
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man!
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Kwesi!
Quincy is in trouble!
I got you!
In Kingsport, Tennessee, it's college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Shrine, Taylor Novinger, just a minute away from our second half of action. First, a quick look at the top teams in America right now, and a lot of them are here in Kingsport, Taylor. As you look at this bracket, as you look at the top 25, Reed Hardiman going to play today in the show. Of course, Life Ave Maria playing right now also on the Southeast Sports Network. Georgetown on hand. We've got Northwestern on hand. And so really just a very exciting weekend in college basketball.
Yeah, a lot of great games across the NAIA, and especially at this NAIA The Show. Excellent showcase of basketball talent.
Really, really good opportunity to bring talent in from around the country and show it off. You're with us on the Southeast Sports Network as we're about to get started with our second half of play between these two. Really exciting first half. I'm sure the second half is going to be great as well. Quickly down inside. Swatted into the backboard as we get the whistle. Down low, can't get it. Mighty Oaks rip it away and finish it. Chris Grubbs.
Boy, Grubbs, great job down low finishing that bucket.
Quick call by our referee.
It's a big third foul on Hood.
They're going to need him for sure. Dish down to the corner. Driving into the paint. Ball's loose. Moment of panic. Koalas as the shot clock sounds. 41-21 remains the tally. Burning through the second half quickly.
Good bucket there by O'Bannon.
On the way, this has got a little too much. Somehow collected. Finessed across. Sharps after the rebound gets the foul.
And he'll go for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Hood with 8 points in today's game.
First one goes. Second rattles and drops as well, finding the bottom of the twine, and you just can never foul on a three ball like that. Coaches will tell you it is the worst thing you can do.
And for some reason, it always seems like the free throws just fall in the basket more on a three-point shot than on a two, you know? It feels like the players are just more confident, oh, I'm going to make these.
It's a magnet.
Yeah.
On the way to the other end of the floor. Great feed. Koalas on the way for three. It's short. Tried to keep it alive, and there's so much contact, the whistle immediately.
That's going to be on Dor Davis.
Koalas back to work on that end of the floor. Knifes his way down inside. Stolen away on the move. Good feed. Mighty Oaks to the corner. Stark down inside. Hook shot off the mark as the Koalas pull it down. Good rebound. And the whistle.
Looks like that's going to be on Sharp. Coach Kim French telling his team, don't reach on those. Keep your hands out. Play solid defense.
Flicked across. Driving, the floater is short, but the Koalas do keep it alive. And this goes, second chance points drained for Burton.
Koalas needed that one.
Through midcourt, on the way, this won't drop.
Fouls on Johnson, that's his third. At the line, shoot two, Sharp.
Sharp with 9 points in today's game. 50% from the field. Missed that first free throw. His second one is up and rattles it home.
Headed back to the other end of the floor, Koalas. Rattled back out. 45-28. Mighty Oaks. Three ball, heavily contested, just couldn't knock that down. Koalas will take us to the other end of the floor.
Austin Harrell with the three there.
Davis, the one who dished it across. On the way, Mighty Oaks pitched into the air. Somehow Oakland City keeps it alive. Fired. 2-ball, rattles and drops.
Well, they're
Good
really
look.
getting some second chance points in this game, Gabriel.
That was a really good look. Through traffic. Oh, he almost gets it to go down inside and heavily contested.
Chandler O'Bannon not afraid of contact there, going straight up against those oak trees. And that's going to be a foul on DJ Gotcha.
To the line. Won't go. Rattles off. Skeetering out on the corner.
Great save there by O'Bannon. Knocked it off of an Oak City defender. It'll be Koala basketball.
Columbia down near the baseline, fighting his way in the low post and absolutely mugged as Oakland City takes it away. Mighty Oaks headed to the other end of the floor, now in possession. Finesses his way through, jump ball as that's waved off.
This Mighty Oak team is really active with their hands and getting some key rebounds and steals in the ball game. They're up by 16 here.
Just doing an all-around excellent job, possession-wise, disrupting what the Koalas are trying to do. 16-point game as they're back to the attacking end of the floor. Columbia walking this around the world. Wanted to finesse it inside. Fights his way down amongst the branches, and it's tipped away. Oaks free and running all the way to the other end, and he ladles it home into the twine. Beautiful move to get two. It's 49-31. Six minutes gone in our second half. This rims and drops to the Mighty Oaks as well, as they are burning down the house in Kingsport, Tennessee. Speaking of which, you can be here in Kingsport, Tennessee with us and burn down the house yourself. Visit kingsport.com. Get tickets now. Not too late to join us. Incredibly affordable basketball fun for the whole family. You can stay right here at the Meadowview Marriott. Would love to have you. On the left side of your screen is a look on the other side of the wall behind us. We've got a second game going on. It is the top-ranked Ave Maria, who is on probably the most electric run I think I've ever seen. Last time we checked in on them before the half, I'm pretty sure it was 39-32 Ave Maria. So the Gyrenes are basically on a 30-point run that's unanswered. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's a good basketball team over there. They beat CIU and many other teams early in the year, and they're off to a hot start.
That's a wild start. So we've got that available. You can watch that as well on the Southeast Sports Network at SESN Sports. Find us, SESNsports.com/how to watch. No hyphens, all one word. You can download the Fire TV app. You can find us on Roku. We've got a mobile app we just developed. We've got a Google Play TV app. You can watch it right there on the website. We're on YouTube. Everybody likes YouTube, right? Let's be honest. Everybody likes the YouTube. You can find us on the YouTube. But we hope you'll join us and enjoy free-to-watch college basketball all weekend from the Meadowview Marriott as part of our coverage of the show and our game about to get back underway. I mean, at this point, Is there anything that Koalas can do to come back? Obviously, it's not impossible, but just speaking in terms of reality, the situation. From the wing, back out to the straightaway. Big high bounce collected by the Mighty Oaks. Is there, other than just they've got to get a really good run and point swing now?
Yeah, I feel like the Koalas have really just got to take care of the basketball. Really struggling with those turnovers and really struggling inside. I mean, these Mighty Oaks, they're just so tall, rangy, just quick. I mean, normally when you think of an oak tree, you think of something slow, but these oaks are fast.
The cheese factory called. They want their jokes back. Wow, very nice. 13.5 still to play.
Coast to coast there for Burton.
Timeout taken on the floor. It is a full timeout. 53-33, a 20-point advantage.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Kraus Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Back in Kingsport. That was quick. Right off the rip, fired that one. To respond, the Koalas, a little too much sauce.
$20-point advantage for these Oaks, and Coach Ken French is still coaching up his squad.
He's feeling it. He's a great coach. On the way inside, oh my goodness, how did he stay with that?
Great footing there.
$55-33. Hook shot. And as he goes down the whistle immediately. That's Ken French on your screen, head coach of the Mighty Oaks.
Fouls on Whitley, that's his 5th foul.
No, so he's going to foul out here. Thomas Whitley going to foul out.
The senior's been an important piece so far, averaging 10 points per game, shooting 40% from the floor. On the way, tried to go to the baseline, and the whistle immediately.
Yeah, just a defensive breakdown there from the Koalas. Not sliding over to get to your man. Almost would like to see this Koala team go to zone here.
I'm surprised they haven't already, to be honest with you. Taking his time in possession. Quick move, finesse to the corner. On the way, and this rattles and won't drop.
Thought Grubbs was going to get that roll. It's been a force inside for Oak City.
Dozen minutes still to play in this. 55-33. No. Short.
Grubbs with 8 points in this game.
Rattled out on him. Headed to the other end quickly. Koalas want to respond. This goes. 20-point game.
Oak City has some really talented guards on the floor. As Kalik Sharp will go to the line. Been real impressed with how quick they are and just really good getting back past these Koala defenders.
On the way, this goes. Couple of changes. This goes. Headed down inside, pitched back up top. Fights his way through, and this goes with a little kiss off of the glass. Nice finish again.
Kenzie getting some playing time there for the Koalas. Came in, gets a bucket.
On the way, and this goes wide. Back and forth go Columbia's Koalas. All the way to the other end of the floor. Three ball has a little too much sauce. The Mighty Oaks will pull it down. This goes, three ball, knocked down. 10.5 still to play.
Looks like we got a foul here. We're going to tee up an Oak City player here. Dor Davis, after the three, must have said something.
I'm not sure what he could have or did say.
Yeah, Coach Kim French over there talking to his player. Burton connects on that first free throw.
Second rims out on him.
Been real impressed with this Oak City squad. 37 rebounds compared to Columbia College's 33. Thought the margin would be even wider by now.
It kind of feels like it is. It's been a wild outing for Oak City. They just can do no wrong. On the way.
We'll say jump ball here. Oak City basketball.
No question that's the right call. As we'll get back underway. Quick handoff. Fed inside. Knifes his way through traffic and finished off for Chris Grubbs, the junior forward.
Very agile, just really good in the paint.
They've been fantastic. Koalas want to respond. Mid-post down to the baseline. fed out front, and the floater goes. Nice response by Zach Smith.
Looks like we'll have timeout.
Timeout down on the floor as we'll check in on our other game. Here's a look at what's going on next door on SESN. So on the left side of your screen is the Gyrenes and the Firehawks of the University of Tennessee Southern. That is also available right now on the Southeast Sports Network. That's about the same thing you're looking at here. It's a pretty good runaway train for Ave Maria's Gyrenes. Now they're ranked so highly, I don't think anybody's shocked to see that. Walt Ferber, Brennan Sweeney on the call on the other floor if you want to join them.
Got a wide margin between both these games here today.
I know, it's a surprising start, really. I think the big thing is these teams just need to focus on what's next, right? You got a lot of basketball left to play. You got another game this weekend. Don't get too wrapped up in this moment specifically.
There's plenty of time here for Columbia College if they want to get back in it. I know they're down by 22, but they could just get some stops on defense. Start making more buckets.
They're going to have to find some way to do exactly that as we will get back underway. Ball's loose down inside. Scramble for it. That's going to be a jump ball. No whistle yet. Somehow gets it out of there. Pitched across the floor. On the way for a three, and this goes. Absolute beauty from the junior Khalik Sharp. Out of the other end of the floor. Can't finish down inside, tried to feed it through, stolen away by the Mighty Oaks. Pitched long all the way down, free, and this goes off the glass but won't drop. Got a little excited and misfired.
Grubb's just so good inside for Oak City. Just very physical down low. It's tough for anyone to defend him. Grubbs with 10 points, trying to get 2 more here.
Commanding lead.
Like you said earlier, Gabriel, Mighty Oaks had a tough schedule out off the bat there, and 1-4 coming into this, and if you get to 2-4, could really build some momentum headed into this tournament.
Yeah, and they've got to be feeling it, right? They've got to feel the energy, feel good about what's going on here. They're playing a team that's brand new, but well-coached, well-funded. They're in a tough conference, the Koalas. You know, they might not be a force to be reckoned with at this point, but I promise you they will be. Nobody knows that better than you do as the voice of the CIU Rams.
3 points. 4.
Yeah, they'll sneak up on you.
On the way, rattles out. Koalas gonna get back to work. Columbia fires this for a 3, and it finds the bottom of the net. Tay Burton, the senior, gets it to go.
Lead back to 20. Koalas just need to wake up and play some defense here.
Finessed across, the handoff. Driving down inside. Tried that. I think it was a good look, but it goes loose on him. Columbia fired the pass to the corner. On the baseline, this skaters off.
Just right off the hand. Got to be more aware when you're on the baseline down there.
Couple of changes coming. Onto the floor comes Jonathan Claxton. He's right on the left side of your screen, number 14, replacing Hood. Handoff. Good pass. Grubbs from the baseline. Chris gets fouled.
Well, he's been a master all game, drawing fouls and making buckets down low. He didn't make it there. Just a mismatched nightmare.
And the Koalas can't believe it, but I think I can.
Koalas just trying to defend him the best they can and just couldn't quite get it over.
Short. Back underway quickly. Here come the Koalas. Columbia tried to feed it through. It's stolen. Rams, quick response coming as he gets this to go.
Big jam there for Kashawn Scott.
Love to see it.
From Swanee, Georgia.
Pitched over the top, 3-ball on the way, and it rattles and goes. How about that one from downtown Kingsport?
His first bucket of the ball game for Ford. He makes a big three there.
Spin move, tries it, and it comes off the bottom of the rim. Quickly to the other end of the floor, 3-ball on the way, a big high bounce, it won't drop. Second chance, this goes with a little kiss off of the glass.
Lead down to 17.
Had a timeout on the floor, and that's a great time to take a timeout, refocus, figure out what you need to do with 6 minutes to play to try and come back from a 17-point deficit in Kingsport, Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
In Kingsport, really, really exciting matchup. Couple of minutes still left to play. Mighty Oaks looking to put a bow on what's been a commanding outing. 3-ball rims and won't drop. My goodness, I thought he had it for sure. To the other end of the floor, on the way for 3, short. Rebounded down inside. They'll try again from range. This rims out as well on the Koalas. Purple team just can't bang it home.
8 for 24 for downtown. Just really struggled behind the arc.
Oaks, handoff after handoff. On the way, this is short, and the foul again outside. You just can't foul out there.
And that'll be the leading scorer for Oak City, Dor Davis. 18 points in this game going to the line.
Too easy. He's looking to make it 21. Yes.
Seems like the rim's got a little give here, Gabriel. Seen a lot of buckets rattle.
Davis got his first. 69-51. No. We'll go back to the other end of the floor. Blown dead. That's headed the other way for the Mighty Oaks.
That's a bad turnover, especially right in front of the head coach, Jake Deere.
Jake does not look happy about it. Meanwhile, on your screen, that's Ken French, who reminds me of the Kurt Signetti meme where he's so angry and they're leading by 49. On the way as we get the foul down inside, and one.
Leak Sharp, and he's got to 19. So we got 2 scores at 19 for Oakland City.
That's wild. That's a really nice outing.
Both guards, too, just blow by this Koala defense.
This is on the way and won't go, and so we'll head to the other end of the floor. That's why you play those tune-up games against tougher opponents, opponents with more funding, out-of-conference games. You play against those Division I teams, those mid-majors when you can. I'm sure we'll talk about that quite a bit during our next game as this is floated. Rims can't be finessed home as it's loose on the baseline, and we're headed the other way. That was chaotic. Look out below. 3 ball, bombs away, a little too much sauce with 4:19 to play. Takes it down to the baseline. Off the glass this goes.
Davis with 21 points in this game.
We'll head back to the other end of the floor. There's the handoff. Wants to turn around. Fires from the stripe. It clatters off the heel of the iron and rebounded by the big guy again. Working down the block. Oh my goodness, what a pass.
Great ball movement.
That is some of the best passing I've ever seen. How did he get that in there? On the way, it's a little too much. 3 minutes left to go. The pass is going in the highlight reel. You know that. It's got to.
Definitely.
That was bananas.
Coach Cam French still coaching this squad really hard.
That was such a good pass. I'm trying to think of a joke, like sign him to the NFL or something, and I can't think of something. That was too good of a pass for a joke. And yeah, Ken French is still coaching this squad is a good way to put it. He is fired up.
You love to see it.
He looks like he's losing by 25. He's angry. He's a great dude, and that's the kind of energy. I can't imagine what a pleasure it would be to have a young man play for him, honestly. That would be...
Oh, yeah.
Even Walt Ferber, right? I talked about the respect I have for Walt Ferber. Here's the feed down along the block. From the elbow, spin move, it clatters off and won't go. The Oaks take it away. I don't think people realize that, you know, a broadcaster like that is a piece of Americana from a bygone era. You think about radio specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Your dial-up telephones are gone. This rim's off. Your AM/FM radios in the car are gone. You used to call and do those games over a phone line. You would listen to the weather every day on the radio. You would get the local news. You would find out tornado warnings. You would get thunderstorm warnings. You'd play contests on the radio. You'd call in and sell things. On the way, it rims out. Trying again, Koalas, put back no. Pinballed into the air, fighting for it. Columbia gonna try again on the baseline. Hey, how about that?
Oh, nice pass.
There we go. Love it. The radio was everything in America for 50 years. It was how we communicated. It was the most important part of the community. What's the most important sporting event and what brings communities together? High school football. And so you talk about a guy like a Walt Ferber that delivered that information and was the voice of a community. He is a living piece of Americana. Ken has a lot of respect for him, and I appreciate that.
Oh, we got a backcourt
That's
violation.
over and back. We've seen about 8 close calls. We finally get one. What's up with the backcourt violations going on here? Something's up.
I don't know.
Something's up.
Just losing footing there and
headed to the other end of the floor. 70 seconds left to go. So the Koalas, obviously still a game to play this weekend. They're going to take on Freed Hardeman tomorrow. Lions, it's as good as it gets. Number 3 in the country. We're excited for that one.
Yeah,
Fast break.
Yeah, we'll see the Lions here next against CIU.
That's going to be a fun one as well. I'm excited for it. CIU Rams got tuned up against the Presbyterian College Blue Hose, who were able to get tuned up for the CIU Rams by playing in California. On the way? No.
Called a charge there.
Oakland's got a good test as well tomorrow. They'll take on Faulkner, the Eagles out of Alabama.
Yeah, Faulkner's a really good team. Always have been. Good basketball.
Man, CIU, that's just a tough game for CIU. They played against them on the way. No.
It's like Kim French has a lot of his substitutes in there, getting them some playing time here in the closing seconds.
Just a couple left to play as this one will burn out. They're going to let him dribble out all 15 seconds of a nice first game of the show in 2025. Congratulations to the Mighty Oaks for taking the win. As we wrap this one up, Ave Maria winning on the other floor. Really, really nice first outing. Taylor, thanks for being with me for this, an exciting first game of this tournament. Real briefly before we send folks on their way with a final score of 75-53, give me your brief final thoughts.
Oak City's just a really good team, and they're just really quick, you know. Just really good guard play, and if you can't guard their guards, they're going to guard you and make some buckets.
I love it. Fantastic one. Thanks for being with us for the Southeast Sports Network, all the fans, both programs. Taylor Novinger, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long from Kingsport, Tennessee. This has been a presentation of SCSN. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. This game will be archived and available for replay inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it.
Shoot it.